Good evening, my skincare junkies. In today's awesome video, I have for you the Tony Moly I'm Real Skin Purifying Seaweeds Mask Sheet. Again, Tony Moly never fails to impress with the amazing graphics. Look how cute this happy little bunch of seaweed is, with little happy bubbles floating around it. I mean, the mask makes me happy. Okay, so this mask is made with a seaweed enzyme, it seems like, and it claims to purify the skin, which seaweed, for those of you that don't know, if your skin is mixed like mine is, it's oily in some areas and slightly dry in other areas, seaweed is great because it doesn't overstrip the oil. It purifies the skin, it cleans the oil. It's not as harsh as like a tea tree would be, but while absorbing the oil, it also puts vital nutrients back in the skin because seaweed is very nutritious. When I do my detox cleanses, I do a lot of seaweed smoothies because seaweed is known for removing toxins and radiation from the body. It pulls it all out, and it's a great supplement to take, and there's so many different types of seaweed. I did one smoothie and it had blue seaweed, and that was actually pretty cool. So instead of adding the toxic dye, you can add the seaweed in there, and on the skin it is no exception. It is equally as nourishing. So this says that the seaweeds mask makes skin look bright and radiant with the freshness of the sea. Inside, I'm trying to see what extracts it has. I know it's got some in there. Because it's saying seaweeds extract, I'm assuming it's multiple species of seaweed. I think there's like two, green and like brown seaweed or red seaweed. I know the different species have different effects in the skin. When I did do some facials this year around like February, I was using the brand called Cures, which is based out of France, and I think they're going out of business. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on that. But it's what I've heard, and they are formulated with like a seaweed enzyme. They harvest it per year because when you do seaweed for masks, you got to harvest it, but you have to harvest it at certain times because if you overstrip it, it's not good for the environment and all that. So you want to be sustainable. I know that a lot of the spas that are in like Maine or up in the Northeast, they actually do seaweed that is local. So I knew one lady that would harvest it for her own spa and do all her own treatments because it is an incredible, it's not a plant, it's like a organism. I know that seaweed is like a, I don't know what you classify it. I think it's like some kind of single-celled organism, like a, kind of like the paramecium or protist. But I digress. Onto the mask. I'm going to tear this open, and I'm assuming it's going to smell kind of like salty and oceany, something like that. Yep, it has like that seaweed smell. It smells very fresh. Almost has like a slight green tinge to it. If I can open this, I think I'm becoming a pro at getting these open. Or is it going to be a challenge? I hope not. Oh, I think I got it. Okay. This smells so refreshing. It kind of smells like a little apple-y too. I read the back of the ingredients and it does have apple and fruit extracts, so it's like an added bonus. You get the nourishing and healing properties of seaweed with the potent power of apple. My pro tip, take 2 fingers and just massage the mask, almost like you would a facial, and it helps to kind of disperse the amazing enzyme. And of course, if there's any enzyme left in here, you can just squirt it on your face when you are done. You get like a nice... Alright, so I'm going to process this for 30 minutes. I'm going to go relax. I'm actually going to go watch the movie, I think it's Clueless. I'm just watching something on TV, like some kind of vintage film. I'm going to watch it with a nice glass of wine, and I'll be back to show you guys the finished result. Alright guys, so I am back, and I am incredibly impressed with the results. I actually like this mask the most. I would probably group it in my top 3 out of the entire line. So far, I'm really into the seaweed, the cactus, and the orange. My skin feels really soft. It does not have a coating like the pearl mask left or like another one of the masks left. It was very aromatic. My skin feels soft, and if you can see, it looks shiny and glossy. It's not like overly shiny, but it looks smooth and has like a nice sheen to it. It feels very nice too. So the components of it are very good. I like the package design. The product itself was good. It followed through on what it claimed to do. Your skin will feel a lot pure after using it. It's not necessarily going to get rid of acne, so if you do have acne, it's not going to be a cure-all on its own. However, if it is integrated with either a vitamin C, a seaweed, or a retinol-based line, or a combination of some sort that is targeted for specific acne, I think that using this mask with that can only help, and it will supplement the effectiveness of it. But on its own, it will not be a cure-all. So I definitely give this mask, perfect 5 out of 5. It's cheap, it does its job, and it feels great. It's a good stocking stuffer, a good gift. It's maybe like something you can get someone for like a graduation present, or what I do to be creative is I'll get like 1 or 2 of these masks and I'll actually slide them in a card if I get like a bigger card, and they get their gift inside and they tend to like it. So I'll do it for friends and family. They always know they get like a sheet mask from me or something like small. So the Seaweeds Mask Skin Purifying, it is a great mask for kind of getting that nice relaxed vibe. It has like an ocean feel to it. I am ready for bed, so this just really put me in a nice mood to go to sleep. And that is a wrap for today. So I will see you guys tomorrow, and I'll be reviewing I think I'm gonna go with the tomato mask. I have the tomato one with the pomegranate. I'm gonna go with the Tani Mali tomato mask. So see you tomorrow to review a tomato mask.